Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into Bell Collective. Let's go. So last week, Letitia let us know that she is working with Essie and Marie. They are building assisted living properties. And her contractor DJ has gutted this place out, redone it. It is absolutely beautiful. And I think she said that this is designed for a man. I think that's what she said. So Marie lets her know that she will have some females coming up that will need a home. So they're going to get to working on that. I think this is great, but now they're about to get to the business. Let's go. So it looked like they were getting ready to leave, right? And Letitia was like, is there anything else? Y'all want to go look at something? It's what the mess says. So did you talk to Latrice? Letitia said yes, she talked to Latrice. She held her accountable. She told her about her drinking and just her behavior and all. Like, Marie really doesn't trust that Letitia is going to do what Marie thinks Letitia needs to do when it comes to dealing with Latrice. Because she really don't want Letitia to fool with Latrice after everything that she's done. Because she said she embarrassed you. But Letitia is really trying to force this relationship and hold on to it as much as possible. And you can tell. So Latrice with the bangs has been asked to speak at Hines Community College cosmetology school and be the face of their fashion institute or whatever. So Mel, hey Mel, we're glad to see you. Being Latrice's publicist, she got her with some local businesses. This is April and this is her boutique. And Latrice knows April, so she is inviting April to be on her panel. I think that's cool. April said Latrice was an excellent speaker, and then Latrice said, I wanted to invite you to be on the panelist. The panel? Okay. So Latrice has also asked Tambra to be on the panel, right? So they've all gathered together. She's talking about what she wants it to look like, talking points, and things like that. But now, y'all, since we got that straight now, we about to get into what really is going on. And I am shocked, for one. Let's get into it. So Latrice lets the girls in on that she wasn't even going to do the speaking part that she was asked to do at the school, right? She said because after she had gone to Letitia for help, Letitia made her feel bad because she said she ruined her brunch by being intoxicated and using profane language and things like that. This girl, April, right here said you were the most memorable. And I can believe that. Child, this April right here, she had a lot to say. She said that Letitia should not be blaming Latrice for her brunch not being together. She should have blamed it on the logistics and not the aesthetics. And then she said the food was cold, and when Tambra asked her what did she get out of it, she said what she got out of it is that Letitia was like, whatever. Okay. Then when Mel said that she's surprised about Letitia like this, like she's being two-faced, child, and Latrice says that's the problem with her and Tisha, because she thought she was Letitia's friend and she did something wrong to Tambra. Let's get into it. Child, Latrice says she tired of being caught up, right? She said she may be in the middle of some things, but not this. She said when Akeisha first joined the collective, Letitia did not want her to be a part of it. Hold on. Now, you know I done screened this text message, right? Now, I blew it up, and it's not anything incriminating in here. It's not talking about Akeisha. They're just talking about she can't make a lunch date. She wants to reschedule because she wants the girls to get together. But child, right here, this is the text message, the group chat. It is Tambra, Latrice, Marie, and So Gucci, and no Akeisha. Letitia, you the one did this. Child, Latrice went on to drop the tea. She said that Letitia contacted her and said, I'm about to run this play, right? We're going to make this group message, and we're going to leave Akeisha out of it, and we're going to put it on Tambra. Latrice went along with it because Latrice felt like this was her friend. Although she know that was wrong, she went on to apologize to Tambra. Baby, I don't know what be going on in them confessions with Tambra, because she be on that turtle talk. But in this moment right here, she was speaking 90 to nothing. She was like, I knew the truth, right? And she thanked Latrice for telling her, you know, she's sorry and really clearing her name. Because if Letitia put this on Tambra, that was really wrong. I mean, that was real wrong. So Damon and Tamara have gone to the baby store to shop. Y'all, this is 5 months. She was 5 months pregnant here on this scene on the show. Do you remember when you were 5 months pregnant? I didn't look like this. But this is the first time for both of them. They have gone baby shopping. Tamara's not ready to tell the girls yet because of her fibroid situation, and she's at a higher risk, right? So I understand that she wanted to keep it to herself. So they're talking, and he lets her know that he told his sister. Now, Tamara feels like she can't trust Damon, and she can't tell him nothing else because they had agreed not to tell anyone. But I'm very happy for Tamara, and I'm very happy for Damon. This is their first child together, and from my understanding, the baby is beautiful. Let's keep going. So this was a very sweet moment. Latrice had this party for her mother. She has retired her mother. I think that's a wonderful goal to do for your parents if you're able to do that for them. It was very emotional. Everybody was there. Hold on. Stormy and Latrice have been friends for like 10 years or so, right? And they support one another, and they're both Mississippi girls. Stormy is from, I think, down by Meridian. But child, guess what? Stormy was supposed to be on Bell Collective, but they didn't pick her because she didn't live in Jackson. Ooh, okay. JJ's girls were in attendance. They went over, both of them, Sanjay, and I think this is Scott. Oh, and Star is back there. They both went over there. They hugged their dad. They hugged Gucci. So maybe they're in a better place. I don't know. But Gucci did say that, you know, they may be sweeping some things under the rug. But hopefully the fact that they embraced is a good start. So Latrice is talking to her husband, Cliff. And he couldn't help but notice that Letitia and Glendale were not there. And then she goes on to tell him the conversation that she and Letitia had and how Letitia felt like she ruined her brunch. Then he says, oh, you feel like she hurt your feelings? She said, yes. Then he goes on to tell her, I don't want y'all to have a falling out because I'm friends with Glendale and I need y'all to get that back together. Sir, this has nothing to do with you. This lady has accused me of ruining her brunch. I did none of the sort. At least that's what she thinks. This is the moment when you need to be supporting your wife, not your friend Glendale. This is crazy. So the Jacksonian magazine is highlighting Latrice, and she's here for her interview and her photo shoot. She says she has motion in Jackson, and she actually lives in Jackson. Unlike most of her co-workers, she is big in the community in Jackson. Okay. So, child, they are interviewing her, right? And you remember what I said a few seconds ago about her having motion in Jackson because she's in Jackson. Then when they ask her, like, why are you still here? Why don't you move? Or this, that, and the third. She was like, Jackson made me, although I don't live in Jackson. Girl, where do you live? You got motion. She kind of talked down on her co-workers. She said it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when she does it. I'm sure this is not going to go over well with the girls either. So Latrice is talking to her glam squad because she's getting ready for a photo shoot. And these producers are so shady because she tells them that how did Letitia know she was drunk when she didn't drink? Then this is what they go to. Her drinking. I thought this scene was a lot, right? It was a lot. There's too many women in the house. You asking for coffee on demand when, like, the first thing I need to do, like, it's too much going on, right? It's JJ's mom, and I know he doesn't want her to leave, but she decides to leave. But I feel Gucci on that. Like, I got a lot to do. Now I got to put your percolator out. JJ, this your mama. Put her percolator out. I did hate that she decided to put her own stuff out of the house, and I know JJ did feel bad. But that's a lot. So Glendale has decided to have a date night with his wife, right? Then he proceeds to tell her that he invited Cliff and Latrice. This is Letitia's face, and I felt her on all levels. Because why would you do that? Like she said, you barely on a date yourself. So not only is Letitia shocked, Latrice is too, because she had no idea that she was going on a double date with Letitia and Glendale. Child, while Letitia is doing her affirmations to get her through this date night, this is how Glendale is looking at her because she is really talking herself through it. So the men leave the ladies to talk. I can't wait to see how this ends next week. Bye, y'all.